You know, I don't know if I've ever been through so many weather changes in a 2-day time frame. We're in South Dakota on Lake Oahe. I'm with Chad Schilling. He's from Schilling's Outdoor Adventures. And we've had rain, we've had sun, we've had calm, we've had heavy wind, lightning just off to the horizon there. The storm just went past. I mean, every weather change you can imagine. But the fish are biting. We're catching lots of walleyes. We're getting sheephead, catfish, perch. I mean, it's just a smorgasbord of fish. So come join us for your next bite.
The open plains of South Dakota are one of the last great bastions of true wilderness left in North America. Spanning 231 miles of this wide open country is Lake Oahe, a 461,000-acre reservoir project that, depending on the weather, can go from gentle giant to snarling beast in just a few short hours.
Welcome to South Dakota.
I'd like to describe what type of structure you look for in a low water situation on the reservoirs. Normally when water's up to normal levels or high, we're fishing points that jut out into deep water. But during a low water year with any of the western reservoirs, in fact any reservoirs for example, you end up having a lack of structure. The points don't stick out as far. So now you have to really go to, I would say, channel edges, and cut bank areas or cut areas. This is a prime example of what we're talking about here. You can see because of the various different levels of water through time that we have little ledges that are built into this bank. The fish like to tuck up tight to those ledges. They actually run bait right tight to the ledges, and that's where you can ambush them. So basically, if you take this stair step from the shoreline and project that underwater, the same type of ledges are going to be underwater. Those are the spots that you look for. The bait will be right there, the walleyes will be tucked up tight, and with a bottom bouncer, you have the most effective presentation to fish these stair step ledges. You can come in tight to those little drop-offs, and I'm telling you, it's the most effective way to catch reservoir walleyes. Little cloud cover. It's supposed to be 105 degrees today here in South Dakota, but I'll tell you what, it's shaping up to be just about perfect. We've got a little bit of wind, probably 10 miles, 15 miles an hour. Hopefully that'll keep the bugs off. Looks like a good fishing day to me. Oh, there's one. Kind of bit right underneath the boat when I was turning, so I'm not sure. It felt like a walleye bite though. I think it's a walleye. Of course, it's hard to tell when it bites underneath the boat. You know, we catch so darn many different fish here. Oh, there he is.
Yep.
That's the right species.
Yeah. Boy, he's got some dark color to him, like real gold, isn't he? Like he hasn't been back here very long.
They like to root around out here in the reservoir in the mud. They pick up these little larvae and stuff off the bottom. Got real fat bellies on them. Kind of cool.
There's one, Gary.
You got one?
Yep.
How's he feel?
He's not real bad. I mean, he's not a bad fish.
I'll go get the net for you.
Feisty little guy. There we go. Hey, all right. Yeah, he's got a hook. Popped right out of him there. Come here, buddy. Gee. Still feisty.
Yeah?
I didn't let him fight long enough. Not a bad little guy there.
Tell you what,
a representative for Lake Oahe.
There's thousands and thousands of people that come out to catch fish like that here.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
They strong, they're fat. So much better. 4 years ago when you were here, they were just sucked in and
real skinny.
Looked so horrible. They really bait fishing made a great comeback. So we'll put that little guy back and let him win you some money here in a couple of years. There you go. All right. There he went. Excellent. Here in South Dakota on Lake Oahe, one of the highly used techniques is the bottom bouncer, either a spinner or a plain rig. The bottom bouncer is a critical point. Here with all the snags, contour, we're fishing up and down a lot of cliffs, a lot of structure. A little heavier bottom bouncer. Most guys believe the lighter you go, the better off you are. Not so in all cases. A lot of places we go, we're fishing where there's steep ridge, there's rocks, there's clay. If you can keep that bottom bouncer straight up and down with like 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce bottom bouncer, that's not too heavy. We've even gone to 3 ounces at times when we're out in really deep water and want to move a little faster. It keeps your line more vertical, you're not back dragging way back, and your presentation is so much better. Your line's up off the bottom, where Lindy weight or something, you're dragging right flat on the bottom. It's a very good technique almost everywhere you go. It'll really help you put more fish in the boat.
Chad, I got one here.
All right.
It's a pretty good fish too.
Cool, I'll get the net, here we come. Seems like a pretty good fish.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too bad. I haven't felt the head shake yet.
Hanging down nice. Wow, really hanging down there nice. One we were looking for.
This is like fishing the Great Lakes. The way the waves are. And what, 20 minutes ago it was dead calm?
Yeah, about that exactly.
I don't understand it. He's a fighter.
Nice
there we go,
fish.
he's a nice one.
Good
Boy,
job.
he decided he wanted to fight, didn't he?
Holy cow, he's a healthy fish.
Yeah.
Whew. Nice job.
That is a nice, healthy fish. Just keep moving around like we are, you know. And I don't know, if we move about as often as the weather changes, we'll probably get a bunch of fish here.
Every time we move, weather changes, we move, we catch one right away every single time.
Yep.
Keep moving, we'll have a lot of them. Nice job, Gary.
Oh, there he goes. Boom. I got one. Feels like a really good fish, too. This is a good fish. He
Looks
just
like I
stopped it. Man, he just stopped her cold.
Looks like I can take my time getting up there with that one. He's kind of just staying right there, isn't he?
No, he's coming now,
Okay.
but yeah, when you set the hook and then they just stay there.
That's what you're hoping for. All right, nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Boy, he got it too.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Wow. You got that pliers, Chad?
Yep. Here they are.
Thanks, man. Boy, to get up on this flats area here, they're a lot lighter colored too. The water's more riled up and dirty, that's why. Man, I gotta watch out or I'm gonna fall out of here. Oh. Okay, buddy. There he goes.
The real deal. Straight talk to make you a better fisherman. Brought to you by Bass Pro Shops.
For 10 years now, Keith and I wanted to have our electronic units networked so that when we would drop a waypoint on the console unit, it would show up on all the rest of the units. It makes life so much simpler. If I catch a fish, put down a waypoint, it marks it automatically back on my console. And we've got that now. I've installed the new Lowrance Net system in my boat. Lowrance Net is a very simple system. It's a cable system that connects the units. It runs on NEMA 2000. I can hit waypoint. It lays the waypoint on this unit, and let's go back to the console unit. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can see in the exact same spot, we've laid down waypoint number 4. So now networking is possible. And the neat thing is if I want to come back to where I caught this fish, I can drive right up to the spot. I don't have to jump back and forth anymore. It's an amazing tool for fishing. That's a good one. Just marked them. I got one here, Chad.
All right.
This is a good fish, too. Oh, man, look at this boy. This is a good fish, buddy.
Looks like a good one. All right.
The wind is rocking. We're going to cast in this shoreline.
It's like an 8-second ride up here. Nice fish. All right. You the man.
This is the Wild West out here.
Hang on for 8 seconds. That's a ride. Nice job, Gary. All right.
It's one of those days when...
This could be a bloopers video when I'm swimming.
I'll tell you what. She's windy out here.
Welcome to South Dakota.
That's a nice fish.
Nice fish.
Yeah, you know, middle of summer up there shallow, but that's what reservoir fishing's all about. You just never know. They might be in 40 feet, they might be in 5 feet. This one bit on the edge of a flat that's out of water, actually. And the hook is just rocking in here. But, oh, what the heck, that's walleye fishing. That's what makes it fun. I'll let this guy go. One thing about summer in the Dakotas is you can have sunshine and calm, and then it can get windy, and you have these storms that blow up. But you gotta respect this place because these storms blow up pretty quick, and it looks like that one's sliding into us right now. So we're gonna just pull up. There's a boat landing real close here. We're gonna go to it and tie up and just see what this storm does. I don't like being on the water when there's lightning in the air, so temporary timeout for this TV show. We'll come back later.
Gary and Chad have since dried out from the passing storm and are able to safely continue their search for walleyes along channel edges and cutbank areas using their electronics and bottom bouncers.
Oh, there's one. Got him, Chad.
All right.
Oh, this is a pretty good fish. I just marked him.
Should have called him out.
I could have been marking quite a few fish.
He'd be calling him out all day. But, ooh, nice fish.
There's a nice fish.
All right,
Yeah.
nice job.
Yeah, he was up pretty shallow, 12 feet.
Yes, he was. Kind of scattered, aren't they? You find one
Yeah.
here, you find one there. You find them everywhere, but just an active one here.
This
and
is a
there,
nice
so.
fish here.
Nice job, Gary.
Oh, boy.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, he just crunched her, too. I mean, there you go, buddy. Oh, took right off. Yeah, that was a nice chunky fish. And I like chunky fish.
Oh, man, Gary, there's one. Oh, jeez, look at that.
You really angled that one.
Yeah, just how I had it planned.
Yeah, rod holder doubled over.
That's exactly how I planned it. I mean, that's when you're gonna plan it, that's how you're gonna do it. Hey, that was on one of your patented little spinners there I stole from.
Oh, yeah. The XPS blades, huh?
Boy, you know what? Yeah, he got it too. That's
Yeah, he did.
That's
You
excellent.
need pliers.
Yep, you better grab him for me on this one. Gary, I got it. I don't need him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Nice fish.
Yeah, he is a good one.
They are. Whoa.
Boy, they're healthy this
Yeah,
year.
they're fat and healthy. They're, like I said, a good representative of South Dakota walleyes.
Hot Topics, brought to you by Johnsonville Brats. Leading edge techniques and tackle designed to put more fish in your boat.
Hello, this is Pierre. Some call me Pete. I couldn't possibly commit to memory all of the gourmet recipes for Johnsonville Brats, and that's why I've got this book. And memory is the topic of this week's Johnsonville Brats Hot Topics. Let's go out on the water to Keith Cabayas. He's going to show you how to save waypoints and maps to individual memory cards on your Lowrance units.
You know, I get to fish all over the country, and one of the things that happens a lot is I'll get to a lake and find a lot of good places to fish and put them on my GPS as waypoints. Well, the problem is after a while you can actually fill up one of these units. And so what I do is save each lake on a little chip. So for example, I've got Lake Erie here. You can see I saved some 02, 03, and got the Detroit River on there. I've just saved my waypoints from those trips right on this MMC card. The nice thing about these units is that you can then, once you come back, like we're here 3 or 4 years later, you can just simply slide these MMC chips into the unit and then actually load in all those old waypoints. So I'm going to just go to Menu, System Setup, and then it's Transfer My Data. I'm going to load it, and for example, if I wanted to go down here to get my Erie 2003 points, I just hit that, and then I say Load Data, and just that quickly it's loaded in there. Then if I go out and look at my map, zoom out a little bit here, here's all the places that I caught fish in 2003. So I can get all my great hot spots back on there. They're all saved on a nice little chip, and I'm ready to go walleye fishing.
Hey, 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 come on. There's windy days like this, and I have a rod in each hand, and I'm trying to control the boat.
These are the types of days I dare not chew gum.
I dance to the beat of a different drum.
Is that like a pun or something?
Yeah, that would, it's not even punny today. Yeah.
When they're this size, we have to get them real close to the camera.
Yeah, you want to film?
It's a giant.
Hi, this is Pierre. Memory. Hello, this is Pierre. You may. How does my mustache look? Wee wee?
The Next Bite would like to thank Chad and Shonda Schilling of Schilling Outdoor Adventures for unbeatable full-service hunting, fishing, and lodging on Lake Oahe. Give them a call or visit them on the web.